Good evening, everybody. My name is Dylan Miller. This is my introductory speech for Communications 2001. A little bit about myself. So I've been married to my wife now going on almost 12 years. We've been together since we were in 10th grade of high school. I have a daughter who is going to turn 9 soon and a son who is going to turn 4 in a few months. Let's see, I live in the same town that I grew up in after moving away and moving back a few times, like I think a lot of us do. I live very close to New Orleans. And yeah, so I work for a brewery here in Louisiana. And the reason that I chose this prompt was because it kind of hit close to home as far as, why I'm in where I'm at. I chose a circumstance or an event that really changed your life and your outcome of how you really expected your life to be. And so the event that I picked was when I was 19 years old. I was going into my second year of college at Southeastern, and I was actually involved in a motorcycle accident where I was in the hospital I was in the ICU for 2.5 weeks. Kind of out of it. And so from there, really had trouble walking, had trouble eating, had really anything you could think of that would raise a problem I had. It was not fun at all. And so really sitting there in my bed, contemplating like, what am I going to do? What now, now that I can't get out of bed. I can't go to school. I can't go to work. At the time, I was actually a bouncer at a bar in Hammond. And so that ship had sailed, obviously. And so I really wanted to figure out my life, and sitting there in bed, kind of contemplating, what am I going to do? My next steps. I need to figure this out, It really changed from like, I need to figure out now I need my future, which was my plan for me going to college. It changed from that to really, I need to pay rent. I need to make sure that I can pay my hospital bills. I need to make sure that I can, afford my car note, that kind of deal. So one of my really good buddies had just started a job at a local beer distributor. And so I kind of talking to him a little bit, and he was like, hey, we have a spot available. If you're interested, it's a little bit of heavy lifting, but not too bad. And so at this point, I'm a few weeks into my recovery. Well, I would say a few months in, actually, to my recovery. And so I took the job with them. And then it really kind of, my curiosity for beer and the industry and everything just skyrocketed. So I wanted to learn everything I could about craft beer and everything that could possibly help me in any way whatsoever to be the best, knowledgeable craft beer salesman, which is funny because, 4 months prior, I had no interest at all. And so it's funny because now sitting there in that hospital bed where I thought my life was done and, I was never going to do anything. And to now sitting in a beautiful house with a wonderful family. And, I work for a craft brewery. Like, that was the goal, right? So, I mean, an event that could have really hurt and gotten worse. I feel like I made the better out of it. And I feel really good about how I ended, that kind of horrible accident to now. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it, and have a good night.